Hey guys, welcome back to Black Sheep Reptiles and Incubators. We've got Oliver out here, just giving him a little bit of enrichment before we get into today's episode. Today's episode is going to be on why we do not use reptile carpet and the damages it does to our reptiles. Let's get this stuff out of stores, guys. Let's get right into it. Here we go. Alright guys, I had to put Oliver away there. He was just getting a little bit out of hand. But so, we've got this chunk of carpet here, and I'll adjust this camera a little bit. Apparently, there. I think you can see it a little bit better. And we all know our cat's claws, if you have a cat, get stuck in your carpet at home. Imagine your reptiles. I've got some toothpicks here. Now, a reptile's claw is curved like so. This stuff is very porous and has a lot of fabric in it. So I'm just gonna simply run the toothpick along, and you can see. Very simply, it's getting caught, and it's picking up fabrics and everything onto the toothpick. So when your animal's claws get stuck in this, they have every opportunity to remove claws or twist their toe right off. Now, the main company I see selling this stuff, Zilla. You know what? They have plenty of great products out there. We all use their heat lamps, their bulbs, different products that they have for substrates. They have great ones. This is not one of them. This should not be in the hobby at all. It has on the back of it all your requirements and what their humidity should be at. There is not one, let's see if we can get it to focus, humidity here that is okay to keep carpet in. So that should give you one hint right there. Not one humidity. You will produce mold. You will produce bacteria if you have this. This stuff is not acceptable in any enclosure. It doesn't even say on here what animals it's suited for, which should tell you something. The only good part about this that I see is, you got a puppy that needs training. You want to get him used to the grass. Yeah, that's about all I see it being good for. This box, it's a brand new box. It came in with one of the animals we had come in surrendered. It will be going in the garbage. You will never see me use this. This stuff is nothing but garbage. We need to get this out of our pet shops. You can see it has, crested gecko, corn snake. That looks like a Russian tortoise to me. Bearded dragon. Bearded dragons are the number one that we're going to talk to on why it's the worst on them. And we have a perfect example that I'm going to get out and show you guys named Louie. He is a surrender that this carpet came in with. And we're going to get into showing you guys Louie and what happened to him due to this carpet. Alright guys, here we go. Alright guys, so I pulled Louie out here. He's one of our surrendered bearded dragons. He's sleeping right now. But we're going to get close in on these toes. Can you see the damage that's been done to these toes due to that carpet? He gets bathed daily right now. And I don't know if they were trimming his nails with something or if he just had something. The carpet was that abrasive to them that it was snapping off the points. But you can see part of this toe is missing. This toe is missing a little bit. And I don't think these nails are going to grow back. You can see that they were pulled right by the follicle out due to that carpet. And he's got that on multiple fingers. And Louie's just such a baby. Yeah, get up there, buddy. He's just such a handsome boy. And guys, I've heard about the horror stories with leopard geckos. I personally, when I first got into leopard geckos, had one come to me and it was missing toes. And I asked what happened. I never put two into. They had it on reptile carpet. It had freaked out and twisted off its toes. I've been in pet shops, aka PetSmart. We all know them. And you'll see them on reptile carpet. And I have watched them feed the leopard geckos and their teeth get stuck in the carpet. And they fight and they panic. And I've watched them drop their tails or break their necks over this. In the pet store, they allowed this to happen. Please do not use this reptile carpet anymore. All it does, and like I said, it's not just this hand that Louie has it on. Unfortunately, Louie has even more damage on this hand. You can see that the nail follicles go right back and have been pulled right out. He had that on this one, and he was able to get it back. So we're just going to keep working with him and hopefully give this guy a wonderful life. He went from reptile carpet to a mix of play sand, cocoa fiber, eco earth, and orchid bark. So it's all just mixed together, about 3 inches deep, and he loves curling up in that on his warm spot and just relaxing now. He's just showing off for everybody. Alright guys, we'll move on. Alright guys, this one's for the parents too. So you're going to go into a pet shop and you're going to ask them what's the easiest, cleanest, best way that I can set up a reptile enclosure, and a lot of them aren't going to know. A lot of them are going to be people that just work at the store. They don't really care for the industry. Yes, you do get good people. I know here in town I have a store with very good people where I am. And they still screw up once in a while. I know for a fact they still recommend this carpet. And I go in and they use it in their store still. And I can't support them just because of that reason. I won't give a name. I know the people are good, but they're not educating themselves properly. So for any parent that's going to go out and get your child a leopard gecko, a bearded dragon, and crested gecko, an iguana, anything at all out there, do your research. There is so much information out there available for you. Don't just go with what they say because it's a product they sell. Reptile carpet is garbage, so go on YouTube. There's different forums online that you can go to, from different breeders to different forums, Reddit, Instagram, TikTok. They all have different reptile creators on there that have more information than most basic pet shops. I'm not always saying it's going to be right. We all get stuff wrong at different times. We all want to do our best for the animals that we have. It's not about us, it's about the animals that we care for. We want to make sure that we give them the best life and the best opportunities and the habitats that we provide. Some of the best people that I've seen for this example: Kenan over at Camp Cannon, Adam over at Wiccan's Wicked Reptiles, Brian Barczyk when he set up his zoo, rest in peace Brian. Chandler over at Chandler's Wildlife. He's amazing. He does some amazing things. All of these people, these are the people that you want to learn from. Don't just depend on one person. Use everything available to you. Do the research that's required. Then go into your pet shop or then contact your local breeder and purchase an animal. Don't go out and expect that you're going to be able to figure everything out in a day, because it doesn't happen. We are all learning every day. Not one reptile keeper out there has the knowledge on everything. There's something about every single animal that he may own that he doesn't know yet. And it could be a personality trait, because every animal is different, just like every person's different. Could be a feeding trait. Could just be an attitude problem. We never know. So make sure you do your research. Without the research, you're not going to have the proper husbandry that you need. And that's where we're going to end the video for the day. Alright guys, thanks a lot for stopping by. And if you can give us a like and subscribe, share us please, we'd really appreciate it.